Crisis. You travel through a soggy meadow of high grass. You've been traveling for some time, not always to this destination. But as you near it, you find yourself feeling somewhat at home, though being quite far away from it. Rain sort of coming down and misting over the area. You see storm clouds in the distance. Who do we see here?
You see a tall and lanky creature, a little over 6 feet tall. Their face dominated by a black mask that's broken, cracked in places, that hides any features that might give away what they are. Above the mask, sort of coming out of it, is a sort of tangle, like a wisp of vapor that goes from sort of white to a gentle pink. They wear a dark and dreary cloak, a sort of half net that braids it and sort of is thrown over that, adorned with bells and tassels and small trinkets. It sort of falls long behind them, but exposes their sort of midriff, and all the skin is pearlescent white. They don't wear sleeves. They have sort of their arms are bare and sort of come up to their fingers, which are stained black. On their right hand, they have bands, they have rings, they have other trinkets adorning that. And on their left, they have, curiously, it's wrapped in parchment. That's sort of stained and worn and torn from time and wear. Then they have a sort of sash, sort of a nice, rich burgundy color, tied with another gold tassel that falls, sort of descends and has a bell attached to the end of that. Their pants, coolest feature, is sort of patterned. One side are diamonds, the other are sort of a flowery, sort of magenta color. And then they wear these nice, long, tall, cuffed boots.
Very cool.
And
good for trudging around in the mess.
Yeah, absolutely, yeah. And as it rains, like, they don't really seem to do anything to take cover or shelter. They just sort of look up and then look back at their surroundings.
Looking around in the immediate area, you're quite accustomed to this sort of weather, but I'm going to have you make a perception check. And I'll give you advantage on it because we talked a little bit before the stream, and like you said, you're very familiar with these conditions.
Okay,
so
okay.
I think it makes sense.
I like the rain. Natural 20.
Really? Okay. As you look out across these tall grasses, sort of lining a shallow bog leading to a shoreline, normally that's all you would see. But with a natural 20, you see further. You see these massive cypress trees just sort of almost as if they're part of the water itself. These huge canopies leaning over, moss draped down from what this distance seems like miles in the air. Mm. But before that, it's not what you see, but what you hear as a gust sort of carries through on that storm cloud coming in off the eastern coast. It almost knocks you on your side. You're used to the rain, but maybe not quite the wind. And though frail as you are, you catch yourself, and on that breeze, you hear a whisper. It says, "Coalesce."
Crisis, sort of catching themselves, does so with their staff, which I neglected to mention. It's sort of a long, like, rod of a staff, adorned at the top with rings, I like to imagine maybe they're like discarded gem tag rings. I don't know if
Sure.
people just get rid of those.
Yeah, absolutely.
So catches himself with that, hears Coalesce, and has a sneaking suspicion of what that was, because they've been pondering as they sort of pull from a satchel, they pull a sort of fuchsia-colored crystal. And seeing that and remembering sort of where it had come from, it's been a decision sort of on their mind already, and they're going to go ahead and sort of merge with its memories.
Okay. As you take the crystal, pressing it into the area where your face should be, where there is only smoke pouring out endlessly, you, for a moment, feel nothing until there is a shock of cold that rushes from the top of your body down to your toes. You peer out in front of you and you see a much different scene. Instead of the massive tree boughs and canopies up ahead, you see smaller trees, but an enormous figure, a rounded shape, sort of slammed into the dirt, with what looks like long locks of hair stranded over the trees like moss. And it's at this point that you hear another voice, a different voice. These stories cannot be trusted to paper that fades, pens that lie, and minds that forget. So Lim must know its history, little one. It must. And all of a sudden, you feel the sharp pain sear through your basically down your brainstem as you are shaken awake. You take a second look at the area in front of you, crystal in hand, and you see the same scene you were left with, although now there appears to be a small shack atop a dock and a rowboat that awaits to carry you on, if that is where you still would like to go.
So, if I'm not mistaken, did Crisis just see this space, but a memory of it from a different perspective?
We'll say make a history check.
History.
Yeah.
I'm good at
DC is fairly low, but
decent at that. Oh, that's cocked. That was on a natural 20, though. A natural 9. That would have been 2 in a row. Okay, that's not great. Let's see. History. I know my history. Okay, that's a 7.
a 7.
Lucky number 7, Alex.
This place looked like Seer. It looked like the Seer would,
Okay.
but you can't really be sure. You're well-traveled. You've seen a lot of places, and there's a lot of places that could have been. Lots of little inlets and bays that house these sorts of swamp trees. Seer is popular because of like how large those trees are.
Right.
But this wasn't that.
Okay.
Interesting.
Crisis will sort of place like just a wet hand against the mask, sort of as if they were trying to sort of like rub their face to sort of fix it after the shock of that whatever they experienced. And yeah, we'll head towards the shack.
Okay. As you move towards the shack and the rain begins to dissipate ever so slightly, we're going to go ahead and get everyone else into the room to start our campaign in earnest. I hope you guys don't mind the hot open there. Wanted to try something a little bit different to suit our new digs. Welcome to Constructed Chaos, where we run our D&D live streams every single Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. So excited to have all of you here along for the ride. We're starting a brand new long-running campaign. This is the first arc. Everyone's level 1. We're just little babies out here trying to
Little babies.
trying to make our way in the world without dying.
10 whole years.
I saw some gifted memberships in chat. Sorry if I missed you. I really wanted to nail that cold open there, and we had a couple of little technical difficulties. New setup. we're going to have some new little problems. Cosmic Falcon says, let's cause some chaos. Metalisa says, for the Codfather. Thank you for being a member for 11 months. And Cosmic Falcon, thank you for being a member for 1 month. It is a start. Russell Mooney as well. New campaign, new continent, new tech problems. You're absolutely right. Although there's a lot of upgrades around here. I hope you guys get to see them soon. We're getting the rest of our cast and crew in here. While they trot along in, I want to tell you guys about our sponsors. First of all, we have Tabletop Beard, who has sent us the Chaos Mage beard oil, our very own. If you would like to try some beard oils for yourself, they're all themed towards different D&D or TTRPG classes, and they all smell really good and will get your beard looking real nice. You can also get 20% off using code CHAOS20 at checkout. Our friends at Tabletop Beard sponsored pretty much the entirety of the last campaign, so we love shouting them out. We love our friends over at Tabletop Beard, but they are not our only sponsor for tonight. We also have the lovely Soulforge Dice tonight.
Woo!
And because... Oh, don't look at that. That's my notes.
Oh, look at them. Tell us what's in there.
Tell us what was in there.
Take a look at these amazing dice from our friends over at Soulforge. They're here with us at the table right now.
This is the surprise, yeah?
This is beautiful. They're absolutely gorgeous.
Tell us about them, Haley.
Yeah.
Well, those are your Xenofra dice.
Whoa! And I rolled a 15, above average. Very nice.
So pretty.
Yeah, so
They're gorgeous.
Oh, I love these camera. Sorry.
1 week at a time.
We
You
look
guys
so
will,
small. Oh my God.
nicely.
They're so pretty.
If any of you in chat are interested in picking up some of these dice, I think you have a drop coming this weekend, right?
This weekend.
Yeah, Saturday.
Yeah.
And they go fast. So get in line.
Really fast.
They're amazing, and they roll really well. We love our friends over at Soulforge Dice. They are here with us. They're in the room. I'm gonna change the camera angle so you guys can't
Y'all read
see
his
my
notes.
my notes anymore.
I don't have my bean footage button. I just realized.
Oh well,
No.
you might as well just say it then because it's
Time to
time.
roll that beautiful bean footage.
Yes, indeed.
I even said I can't forget the button.
Everyone has lost someone. Legend, however, insists that their voices linger, murmuring through the boughs of the searwood. Some say those whispers rise to song in the summer months, when the east storms howl the strongest, during the Windsong Festival. But this year, the rumors swirling beneath the towering cypresses carry a sharpened edge. The nearby city of Leoris has mustered an army and marches into the heart of Talismyr to unseat the head of the anti-magic First Truth cult. So far, the bloodshed has been contained, but many fear it will spill across all of Esmyra. No matter what has drawn you here, none can deny the sense that the world teeters on a threshold. This year's melody may be only the overture for something far greater, something even the spirits may fear.
Welcome back, everyone.
Hi.
Used to where the
I
cameras
didn't know where
are.
the camera was.
I thought
We're used to it being in the middle of the table.
I was waving at Caleb.
So now that chat has seen the intro, and all of you have
Kind of.
actually
We haven't
Allegedly.
seen it. You
Intro.
haven't seen it to us.
What are you talking about?
we join our adventurer as they trek through the western reaches of the Free Cities territory near the city of Seer. Soot, as you travel through the Weeping Gorge, as it's called, Rook Mother Etu is in tow, along with several other orc tribesmen and women. As of right now, you're kind of keeping an eye out, looking out across the gorge, you can see the water running far, far below you. And you can see there's a sort of misting rain that belies something worse ahead. But who do we see?
You see a rather muscular tabaxi with black fur, shaggy black fur. Kind of, a little older than adolescent, like he's in his mid-20s, wearing like a hunter green cloak with, he's got 2 daggers at his side with like gold trim, some large like curved daggers, wearing some like dark brown leather armor, very sharp claws, and he's got a couple of scars on one cheek and then another scar kind of just below his other eye, with some large protruding the tips of his canines or protruding from his top lip.
What would it be for cats? K8s?
Yeah.
So
Don't they have
K10s?
9 lives?
There's the joke.
Yep,
Sorry,
yep.
guys. I missed it on the first try.
Got there.
We're workshopping it.
As you continue your trek ahead, you see Rookmother Etu sort of leaning on her staff as she places a hand on one of the other orc tribesmen. Her footing sort of slips as the path is wide enough to walk here, but it's very slick rock. Water actually almost seems to be pouring out from the canyon itself, but you might know from your training that this is likely just condensation sort of pooling up from the mist in the air. What do you do in this moment?
You said she slipped. So, first
She's still up, but she kind of
Not as steady as I used to be.
well, as she's slipping, I reach and I see that she's holding on to somebody, but I kind of like reach over to steady her. Rook Mother, are you okay?
I'm fine, little thing. I'm a bit worried about the way ahead.
She sort of points a finger. You look out and you see dark clouds sort of tangled in a mess of very large tree branches that are sort of pushing into the canyon from a larger bay further in. As she sort of eyes you,
I think these boys have me well. If you'd like to go and scout ahead, make sure it's safe. Perhaps we can find a place better to camp instead of pressing to make it all the way there now.
Wait here. I'll be back. And I take off ahead kind of without like a second word.
okay. I'm going to say make a survival check. See how well you can find
Can I
a safe place.
just want to let you know
Uh-huh.
when you talk, you're
Yeah.
covering Brett.
Yeah.
It comes slightly into for
Ooh.
Just so you know,
oh no!
Find a new person to play.
it's going to be a hard skill to or habit to break.
Dial your
Yeah.
hands back. Yeah.
That, my friend, is a natural 20.
Oh my god, that's
Roll a natural
Let's
22.
go!
yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Okay,
Starting off right, baby.
Yeah.
so we are going to circle back to what that natural 20 means
Oh.
for you. Hang on to it.
No.
The genuine.
Because as you use your cat claws to sort of race down the cliffside, giving almost no thought to the rain and water that is making this cliffside slick enough for you to fall into this chasm, we sort of race through the canyon ahead of you, and we arrive at one such safe place as a small tent has been set up near a cleft of rock. Rain crackles like 1,000 tiny drums against the fabric of your tent. Who do we see here, Zanafra?
Let me pull up my picture.
What
First of all, you see Agathra,
Mhm.
who is
What is a Gathra? Yeah.
Why don't you explain it? Because you made this.
They are four-armed creatures, not to be confused with Popeye. They have 4 arms. They are humanoid. That's what Morgan thought at first. I wanted to clarify.
Oh, yeah, okay. Every time he kept saying the four-armed creatures, I was imagining
like
just
taking
people with
yoke.
like massive fucking
Oh,
four
like
arms.
like the thumbs from Spy Kids, but
Yeah. I was thinking like people that look like Popeye, like just walking around. And then like finally he was like, because they have extra arms. And I was like, oh, 4 arms. And he's like, what did you think I meant? I was like, 4 arms. Like,
They are not particularly tall, but they are usually quite muscular. In build, they have either red or blue skin. Some have a single horn that sort of protrudes in a curl out of the front, although some also don't. It's about 50-50 if you're born with that or not.
I don't have a horn. So you see a super muscular, like yoked person with massive forearms. No, but she actually only has 3. She is missing her top right arm. And someone asked in the Discord what happened. She was born that way. So it's just a birth defect. Nothing crazy. She just doesn't have an arm. She does have like a little scar right here where it would have been a horn, but it just didn't grow. So instead she has a tattoo over it. She also has a full sleeve tattoo on one of her left arms of a bunch of cherry blossoms. And I think that's it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So as
A
you
lot more I could say, but I think I'm done.
as you sort of rest in your tent, you look out through the opening, this sort of expansive view beyond the confines of this small shelter that you've made. Reminds you something of a window. And when you take a moment, sort of breathe in deep, you notice that your face is wet. Your tent may or may not have a leak in it. But as you're restrained and confined to these little, this little area, how do you pass the time?
Well, I'll open up my journal
Mm-hmm.
and I'll just start writing down the things that I've done that day.
Okay. As you sit in this sort of reverent silence, the rain beating down against the tent, taking a moment with your journal, your axe sort of carefully placed upon the ground near your cot, the wind actually begins to pick up a little bit. You can actually hear the flaps underneath the tent beginning to and the rainwater is starting to like sort of pool in underneath. You do anything about it, or you just kind of let it be?
Am I like on like a pad of dirt or?
You're under a cleft of rock, so you can imagine this as like a smallish cave, but it's sort of compacted mud, dirt, and rock
I
underneath
would
you.
try to like dig up a little bit of like make like a makeshift sandbag situation to like hold down the flap, but
Nice.
I won't be too bothered with.
Always bag it first, baby. Make a survival check for me. It's
I mean,
weird to do 2 survival checks in a row.
We have too many dice.
and I'm telling you, the urge to grab a D20 and just
This is
Chunk it
only like
across this
half
table.
of all of the dice I have. Oh fuck. Well, he lives over there now. What's that one?
No. You didn't
Slower
want that
anyway. It's fine. It's fine.
what's that one? Oh,
What was this?
Survival.
Survival. 10.
one. 10.
Unless chat has something that they can offer me.
Already?
Other than
Already?
moral support.
Zanafra.
Their condolences.
Zanafra. On a 10. A strong gust of wind lifts your tent as it is pulled off in a sudden burst. Exposed to the elements as you are, you have only a moment to react whenever the remaining cloth behind you catches you by surprise and drags you towards the ledge. I need you to make a We'll say athletics check.
Okay, we have to move this. It's forcing me to roll with my left hand, and that's not working.
Left hand is definitely the unlucky one.
Put it on the
I feel your pain. That was
Lots
me.
of little growing
No,
pains,
no.
but we're making it. We're making it.
Yeah. What did I? What?
Athletics?
Athletics.
Good at that.
12.
Okay. As you try and
when my dice is high.
as you grasp across the ground, you are dragged over the edge, but only your lower half. Your 3 arms are sort of locked onto the cliffside. You're dangling there, and you see the tatters of your tent sort of get caught in a tree
Oh
that
my
is
God.
clinging to the side of the cliff,
Can I
just
get-
sort of flapping in the breeze.
Get to my axe.
Your axe.
If you,
You know what?
throw
Make a-
my axe off the edge of this cliff.
Make a luck roll. It's
A luck roll.
yeah, just a d20 and tell me what you roll.
17.
Okay. I'm going to say on a 17, as you look across the ground, you see your axe is still mostly where you left it. It's sort of been kicked around. It's gotten a little bit muddy, but it's safe. As the wind continues to blow, it's sort of rattling across the rock.
Well, I'll use one of the extra arms that I have. Is it on my right side or my left side?
It would be on the side that has 2 arms. I think you're
luck
missing a
roll
right arm,
determined.
right?
I'm missing a right arm, so I'm gonna grab with one of my left arms.
Okay, as you hold strong with 2 arms, reaching out with a third, it's a bit far for you to reach, but I will have you make an athletics check to see how well you can hold yourself up, and then
30-20.
I'm gonna also have you make a perception check.
What's your passive?
I don't know that.
Wow.
13.
Already.
Okay, on a 13, as the wind howls, you're trying to reach for your axe. It's clattering across the stone and sort of skidding off to the side. That last burst of wind, as it buffets against you, you almost lose your grip, but you are able to grab onto the axe,
Like,
slam it into the rock, and begin pulling yourself back up. The axe is dragging through the mud, so you're not fully back up yet. But as this burst of wind whips across you, you hear something. There's more here, but the main thing that you hear is a familiar voice, and you're not sure if you imagined it or not, but you hear Zena! And as you're left to ponder what that was, we're going to move on to someone else.
Everybody's getting Gotta
get that
Make a
axe,
survival
girl.
check for me.
Yeah.
April showers.
You're just secretly racking people up on ledges.
Yeah.
The crisis is somewhere up here. So it's succeeded, so you're making the run.
Crisis is on an existential ledge, actually. Looking
We
to
were
fall
on the
into the
same
void.
That's happening for a while.
Yeah, that's been there.
He's 6 feet from the ledge.
Yeah.
6 feet from the edge of the ledge that she's under.
Old man there.
You can have the other side of my axe. We can share.
Haley,
No.
No,
I'm busy making
you're
jokes at other
hanging,
people.
from the, you're
Don't come to
hanging
me.
from the bottom of the cliff.
a constant hiss strikes the tree canopies above you before slowing to a gentle but constant drip down onto you. You stand upon the many platforms and planks of Seer high above the bay below, and quite a bit beneath the cypress canopies above you. Who do we see here?
Yeah, you see a human woman, clearly kind of pushing into her 40s. You can see the kind of signs of age, a bit of gray kind of sneaking into her dark hair, wearing traveling clothes that are very, very nice, and yet are starting to kind of show some signs of wear, of just having been on the road. Not a whole lot of equipment. She is pretty sparsely equipped. But generally kind of standing here, like, she has a very, like, soft, quiet, like, gentle air to her. She is a very kind of, like peaceful person. But, yeah, other than that, probably kind of standing there like a hood pulled up, kind of idly like spinning a large ring that kind of always hangs from a necklace.
Okay. As you sort of toil with this ring, something you've held on to for quite a while, you look out across the planks and see, oddly enough, a lot of individuals that look something like you. Many of them sport weatherproof cloaks, making it hard to see who might be underneath, but perhaps that works a bit to your advantage. As the wind gusts through the canopies, you do occasionally hear what sounds like the shouts of hundreds of voices in a cacophony. Ah! But no one here seems to be under duress. There are children playing, families maneuvering through crowded market stalls. Even in the rainy weather, everyone seems to be somewhat cheerful. What do you do?
I think probably like she's made it here. Like she's made it a ways to get here. And I think, as would be kind of her habit in any kind of city or place, like she would just wander. She would kind of like walk, and I think enjoying a bit of the distance and anonymity she has here. She is just kind of wandering amongst people.
Okay. I'm going to say make a perception check to see what sort of things you may notice beneath these mini cloaks.
Oh, no. That is a 10.
As you look out across this crowd, you see a lot of people with somewhat common robes underneath, occasionally sort of stopping to glance at like market goods to sort of see what may be available, but also perhaps mask your intent to like see who may else be at the Windsong Festival. And as you stop at one such market stall, you see a man who appears to be wearing finer robes, but you can't really identify who he is or where he may hail from on a 10.
I think she's kind of just, I don't think she has really any like intention of like shopping. Like she's kind of, traveling on what's left of like the coin she had. So being fairly frugal with it. But kind of looking, but I think she will, if I don't already know kind of being here, I think she'll stop and just like ask about the festival. Like, she's like, what can you tell me?
You walk up to a hunched over figure near a shorter one. And the shorter one, their weather cloak appears to be a bit too large, and occasionally you see like this, they're sort of like fanning it off and out from under their feet, and when they do, you see like little talons that are sort of clanking across the ground. As you tap the shoulder of the hunched over individual, you see an older Aarakocra sort of turn around and face you.
Yes, my dear.
Sorry to interrupt.
Oh, you're not interrupting.
As the little Aarakocra is like pulling on their cloak. Come on, Grandpa!
I thought that was going to be 3.
Yeah.
Kobolds.
I thought you were leading towards.
Yeah.
The wind knocks them over and
Yeah.
it's she kind of smiles. She's like, I don't want to keep you from where you're going, but could you tell me about the festival? This is my first time.
Oh, it's rare someone finds their way here from out of town and doesn't know about the Windsong Festival. Well, during the summer months when the eastern storms roll in, the wind blows through the trees, and some say you can hear the voices of those who have long passed.
Is that... She kind of gestures like as like more of the kind of weird howling sounds are like happening. She's like, is that what we're hearing?
Well, what you're hearing there is a bit of a parlor trick.
As he sort of fluffs his wings and sort of scampers over to an edge and motions to you to follow.
He follows.
Um,
I think she kind of like absently like
Interesting.
makes sure that like the little like Eric like isn't getting left behind. Like,
They scamper along and get relatively close to the edge, sort of like leaning over to see what he is pointing at. As he sort of points down, you peer over the edge and you can see one of the sort of curling, writhing branches of this cypress tree has these weird notches carved into it. Some even resemble mouths on faces.
These are carved to be like a wind instrument, you see. And so when the wind blows, you may hear the voices of those who've come before. Some make their own mark, but many work with the spirit carver to capture the essence of their own voice before they move on. It's a great, great honor. In fact, it's part of the reason why I've come.
I think like Cesare like listens, like she's listening very intently, and I think at that like there's kind of like a somberness to it of like that's a very like conscious choice to be making. But yeah, I think she just sort of thanks him. She's like, I appreciate you taking the time.
Oh, of course. And from behind him, you see the little kid shoop, off the edge as he turns around. Harry, don't fly in the rain. It's not safe. As she flutters down to one of the branches, she sort of like pecks her beak at the hole. This one's really cool, Grandpa.
She going to be all right down there?
I think she'll be all right. She's a bit braver than her wings should allow. Come back this moment, Harry!
I think Cesare will just be like, enjoy the festival. And she'll kind of continue making her way around. Like, now kind of like knowing that some of these are like faces and more personal, like watching for those. Like,
Turning around and sort of keeping a keen eye out for anyone's mind would naturally go towards like faces that they might recognize or have a similarity with. Make an investigation check.
it's a 13.
Okay. With a 13, as you peer close to one of the flutes carved into the tree, you see like an elongated face. They almost look like they're screaming, but as you sort of adjust the light, you can see that they're actually like sort of throwing their voice out. And as the wind gusts up again, you can hear, oh, like almost opera, like pouring through. Ma, ma, ma. One Piece fans in the chat, let me know if you're here.
He's rotted my brain. Now I know the references.
But as that gust ripples through the canopies, and as you hear this voice begin to fade, you hear another familiar voice. Harry, no! As you turn and see the young Aarakocra now being dragged by her weather cloak like through the air as she's sort of fluttering backwards, tangled up in a mess of cloak as she tumbles down towards the water. We're going to step away.
Do anything.
Guess that kid dies. I need to tighten this.
We move back outside of Seer for a moment. As the rain is coming down in sheets, whipped into wind-blown flurries. It's so dense, in fact, that you can barely make out the massive trunks and boughs of Seer across the water. A small rowboat rocks and slams into the dock that it is moored against with every gust, and a humble dock house creaks in concert. Still, it might offer a bit of respite from the rain. Brett, who do we see here?
You see a stout, wiry dwarf. A messy mop of black hair with tinges of gray makes their way into his sideburns and his meager beard. A peculiar set of goggles holding all that mess at bay. Cobbled together leathers and metal plates make up his steampunk ensemble, and gauges and gears adorn a large gauntlet made of steel, copper, and other metals covering one of his hands. And as he's trying to navigate out of this rowboat without falling into the water.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you're not in the rowboat yet. But
Okay.
you're walking up towards it as the rain sort of cascades down. That rowboat is hitting against the dock. It appears to be moored there, and there's a small shack nearby. What do you do?
He probably doesn't. He doesn't like the rain. Rain causes rust. So, are we going to the rowboat? Like,
Well,
Oh, it's in my head right now.
presumably this rowboat would be owned by someone, but it's up to you if you want to just take her out for a spin.
no. Like, he doesn't want to be on the water at all.
Okay.
I would take shelter in the shack then.
Okay. As you move up towards the shack, the overhang of the roof is barely shielding you from the downpour of rain. Again, like sort of coming down in these sweeping sheets. You knock.
Yeah.
Okay. How hard do you knock?
I mean, I'll give it a one with my weak hand first.
Strong hand.
Yeah.
Lifting up a hand with a slightly smaller metal gauntlet on it, you sort of knock against the door as it rattles on its hinges. It sort of stops shaking for a moment. You hear.
At the boat.
It sounds like it's coming from inside.
Okay.
As the door opens up, halfway driven in by a sudden gust of wind and rain, you see someone at eye level with you. A little halfling man who looks at you and says, "Hi, stranger. What you doing out here?"
Just seeking refuge from the rain, sir.
Well, come on in. It's not going anywhere.
As he comes in, he starts shaking. As he's shaking, there's clanking of all the metal and stuff. And he's just almost like a dog, but a metal dog. And so,
Well, make yourself at home. I was just about to finish up a bit of lunch, and you hear the sizzle of a small pan over a cook fire a little ways off. Catching's pretty good when the wind's this crazy.
can I trouble you for helping?
A helping how?
Of the food.
Oh, of course. Yeah.
I can pay.
Oh, your money is no good here, unless you need to take the boat across the way. I imagine that's why you're here.
Yeah, that's what I was hoping for.
Okay, well, that'll be 2 gym tags, and I'll throw in the food for free.
Okay. Yeah.
Like I
Seems
said,
fair.
I've got plenty, and it's just going to spoil otherwise.
Yeah, absolutely.
Make yourself at home. I've got a bit left to do. So he walks over to the skillet that is like sitting on top of a stone cooktop as he takes out another like cut of raw fish and slaps it on. Sort of sizzles. What are you doing? As he says, "Make yourself at home."
I think as he says that, I will sit down at the table, and you'll probably hear like a chittering coming from like somewhere inside of his cloak under there.
Okay.
And as a small little mechanical ferret kind of pops out and then stands up on his back legs, looks me in the face and is like, "Beep, beep, beep, beep."
As he hears that, he sort of like turns around. He's appears to be looking at the walls of his shack to see if there's like wind whistling through a gap somewhere, and he spies you. "Oh, I don't have enough for your friend there."
Yeah, it's not. He doesn't eat that, and he'll take out a little oil can, like oil them up, and they're there, Carlsworth. It's okay.
Ellsworth.
Cogsworth.
Okay.
Oh, well, I'm glad you brought food along for him. Fishing's good, but I'd rather not go back out in this.
Yeah.
You sort of take a look around. You see the small table that you're sat at, a lofted area above the cook area for sleeping, and you see all along the walls various like sailing paraphernalia, bits of rope, an old anchor, some line, a fishing pole, and a very large cast net that actually appears to still be dripping.
Catching those fish with that cast net?
Oh yeah, whenever the wind's blowing like this, you just sort of throw it out there and they dive right into it.
Is the castanet well made?
Yeah, I would say so. It's lasted me a while.
I think maybe I can help you out in exchange for instead of the gym tags. It seems like I could do something with that.
Sure. It is my only one. I'd have to get another one while I'm in town in Seer, so I'd prefer if you don't ruin it, but make a persuasion check.
Okay.
Now that you're not playing a bard.
Yeah. Got me. Right off the bat. That's a 6.
Okay. With a 6, he sort of, it's actually perhaps better if you don't, just to be sure.
Okay.
I'd rather you didn't.
But if you just, we could spring load it so you don't have to throw it. And you can get it further out.
As you're sort of like incessantly pushing on this issue,
Yeah.
holding out your gauntleted hand, the wind whips again. You hear the boards of the shack sort of rattle against each other. And I need you to make a perception check.
15.
Okay. With a 15, it's faint. You hear a low voice, and you're not sure if it's coming from the back of your own mind, your memory, but you hear a low, sort of grating, serious tone. Keep it safe.
He lowers his gauntlet hand pointing with his other hand.
Okay. As you continue to sort of point out, the ferryman is sort of pulling your dinner off the plate while also off the skillet onto a plate while also trying to juggle, like keeping you away from his net that he does not want you messing with. And at that point, we are going to cut away to someone else.
Who's left, I wonder?
Could it be the person that apparently all of us know?
No, he knows all about
I don't know
Oh, they're not the
anybody.
sets, right?
Oh, yeah.
Moving back into the town of Seer, rain trickles down a small round window in the attic room that you've been staying in. It's less of an inn and more of a spare room offered by the locals during the Windsong Festival. Who do we see here in this attic room?
You see, probably sitting at a desk writing in his journal, depending on the time of day, a taller elven man, thin-framed, like most elves are, with ginger hair, freckles along his eye, or along his nose. And I know, I couldn't help it. I was.
All
I
jealous.
thought I was talking quiet.
I just really want hair in general. Sitting there, you really just kind of see, obviously, his ginger hair poking out above everything. And in long robes, fairly well maintained, clean, not very lavishly adorned necessarily, but not commoner's clothes.
Okay.
You see Ellenrin Kalelstar.
Okay. As you sit within this attic room, looking out of the window at the rain, which may be part of the reason why you're still inside.
Yeah, I'm not going out now.
What exactly are you doing to pass the time?
I think, am I in like a tavern?
No, this would be like a residential home.
Oh, that I've like rented a room in.
And you rented an attic room.
Yeah.
There's a small ladder, not a staircase, that leads up to this sort of lofted area. And as a matter of fact, like when you actually maneuver about the room, you do have to hunch. But lodging was tight.
Yeah.
Your arrival here was perhaps not planned in advance.
Probably not too much. Unless the rain starts to slow down, I don't think he would really adventure out too much unless something, like I'll crowd watch through the window if there is anybody walking among the streets.
Sure.
That may end up provoking him to go out as in combination with like the weather slowing down. But other than that, I think he would probably really just kind of like get ready for the next day. If it's early in the morning, visiting with the family that I would be renting from, I guess just trying to figure out
It's
area.
like late morning, not quite noon.
Yeah, so he would probably write in his journal for maybe like 30 minutes to an hour. And then I think at that point would maybe people watch for a little bit, go down and have lunch, and then just go from there.
I'll have you make a perception check as you sort of peer out of this window. It is quite small, but if you get your eye right up against it, you can see quite a lot from this vantage.
Fogs up. Well,
Yeah. 13.
Okay. As you stare out across the crowd, many of the people are wearing weatherproof cloaks, so it's hard to make out any details about them, but there are a lot of people out there. It seems that many of the locals and some of the visitors who have arrived here in Seer came prepared for inclement weather, knowing what the Windsong Festival was truly about.
Yeah.
I'll say also on a 13, you catch a whiff of some stew being simmered down below. On a 13, it smells pretty good, but you feel like it might be missing something. You're not sure what from this distance.
Almost smells like they're missing time. Close his journal and get up, push his chair back under, maybe like tidy up if there's any like dust or anything, and he'll head back down to see what's cooking.
Okay.
He can do it better.
Roll a survival check for me.
Yeah. Roll a food handling check, actually.
Constitution check. Your poisons.
Come here.
Never insult the cook. You climb down the step ladder into a circular living area beneath your sort of lofted sleeping arrangements, where you see a fur-bulged man, sort of pale blue skin, bright red nose with long black hair, sort of tufted and shaggy, sort of staring down at his pot of stew and occasionally like giving it a good look. Maybe looking back at his wife and child at the table as he sort of takes a spoon and mulls it over. You then bring your eye line over to the table where his wife and child are seated. You hear the child, I'm not hungry. I want to go listen to the wind. It's pouring rain right now, sweetie. We should go when it lightens up a bit. But the wind is so strong right now. The voices must be so loud today. Oh, maybe. Let's eat lunch first and see how it goes. And then the male furball at the pot turns and notices you as your foot hits the bottom floorboard. It creaks a bit. He says, "Oh, hopefully our whining wasn't disturbing you, kids. You know." Would you like something to eat?
I would love that, actually. And I'll kind of glance over at the wife, and does it seem like he's trying to, like, is this, he doesn't cook very often, and this is like him trying to impress his wife?
Make an insight check.
18.
Wow. With an 18, it's not so much that he doesn't cook often. It's that he's being extra judgy of himself because he's got a guest over. And on an 18, you think it's because he's seen your robes and like what you wear.
Okay. I would thank him. And I would very much so sit down with the wife and the child to take part. I don't think I would go to correct or what I think could be added to the soup at this point. I would sit down and I'll look over at, what's the kid's name, did you say?
I did not say, but you would know it. They would have been introduced to you as Shay Rayleigh.
You already.
Hi.
The mother is Torlith, and the father is Lucan.
Shay Rayleigh. I gotta focus on Shay Rayleigh. I can't think of them other ones. Now, Shirley, although how do they say, the voices are probably very loud right now, always nice to have a warm meal before going out in such weather. Makes for a strong constitution.
But you're skinny. Make a persuasion check.
Yep. Your response determined that dice roll.
I know.
Well, if it makes
That
you
was
feel any
evil.
better, Shillelagh rolled rolled a natural 20.
Own NPC.
Well, I said Shillelagh.
No,
It's so close.
Shillelagh.
Really. I also rolled a natural 25.
Oh, for a total of 5.
That's crazy. Another natural 20? Wow.
Oh my god.
That's 3.
Cookie.
Well,
Secretly.
if we eat the food here, the voices might be all done singing by the time we go outside.
Oh
I might have
no.
missed it.
Oh, the wind will
You
be.
can barely hear them from in here.
Well, we're inside. We're inside.
Why haven't you gone? You're an
I-
adult. You can leave.
Oh yes, I am not a particular fan of the rain.
You hear her mother actually. I'm sorry. You find yourself here in the town of Seer for the Windsong Festival. You're not a fan of rain.
Well, I came ill prepared with
Getting real close to
cloak.
Twilight.
and I would rather not get these robes soaked.
That's fair enough. I meant no offense by it.
No, none taken, none taken.
And as like there's sort of an awkward moment of silence, Lucan comes and sets the bowls of stew out in front of you. A sort of hearty meat and potatoes stew. Looks like it would be savory, but based on the sense that you were gathering, you might find it a little bland.
I think as he is beginning to eat, and he would wait for, they'll probably wait for me to eat since I'm a guest. I would wait for them to eat first, unless they are obviously waiting, like looking at me. Then I'll eat. As I am eating and partaking and making conversation, I will say, what's his name?
Lucan.
Lucan. This is such a wonderful meal. You know, I think.
Oh, you like it, do you?
Absolutely.
I tried something a little different this time.
Oh, it's delicious. It's wonderful. What is this? What herb is this? Thyme?
Herb?
Yes. You know what? Don't worry about it. Regardless, delicious.
The potatoes are nice and soft. I made sure to boil them beforehand.
Sorry. I'm the game's stunned for a lack.
Well, I'm sorry. You've been living here, and I've just been so frazzled with everything going on. Haven't been getting much sleep lately. And he sort of eyes over at the kid who's like pouting at the table next to her food. Maybe even nudges it with an elbow. What was your name again? I'm sorry.
Oh, no apologies. I am Ellenrin.
Ellenrin. And what brought you to Windsong, to Seer?
Actually, to partake in the festivities. As long as I've been around, I haven't actually been here before.
Long way to travel from really anywhere. But where'd you say you came from? Hope you don't mind me asking. Just making conversation. We get lots of out of towners, and few of them offer a generous tip like you did.
No, I absolutely no. It's no. I am an open book as far as it goes. What is the name of the city?
Are you telling?
I'm from Orleans, the countryside.
Oh, Orleans. That is a long way to come from. Come by boat, did you? Across the way. Did you hear about all the stuff going on in Leoris?
Oh, with the potential war and everything.
Well, it's a bit further than potential at this point, from what I've heard.
Yeah.
Lots of people traveling up from south right now, trying to get away from all that.
It's been a big focus in Orleans lately.
Do you know what's been going on with all that? Do you think we're safe here? I mean, you wouldn't be here if you didn't think that, I'm sure.
Absolutely. As of right now, yes, I do think we're wholeheartedly safe. That may change in the future, but
Let the man eat his stew. Finish yours, and we'll take Shirley out. Listen to the voices. Yay! But you have to finish your food first. All right. She starts like sort of spooning it bit by bit, still sort of nursing it almost in a quiet defiance.
Don't forget that potato.
Potatoes.
Boil them, mash them.
If they end up heading out after, I would probably leave with them and maybe head like to the town center or wherever the main area is together, if that's where they're going.
Sure.
And then probably like split off like, hey, okay, I'm gonna go do my own thing. I'll come.
You finish your meal. You leave the small hut, which is more or less half built into a tree with a sort of rounded platform on the edge. There are several bridges that lead out to larger platforms. It's a whole network. Think connect the dots if you're looking from top down.
Where is Seer on the map?
It is just above Talismyr. It is missing an E on the map because I didn't update it, but it is there.
There's an E?
Yeah. Cyre.
When did you add that E?
Just, you know,
You just felt like you needed it?
Oh, hair.
pinky out.
Yeah.
It's cool. I didn't know you added it. I was reading it wrong in my brain. Now I know it needs an E.
Yeah?
Like up in here.
She's so spoiled. It's not.
Oh, whoa.
It's not worth me. Put her down.
And I'll pull up the map so you guys can see it too.
No, okay. I couldn't see the.
Yeah, so Talismyr is down near the bottom left, I guess.
Point with your hand too. Just
yeah.
real quick.
And then
Got it. Okay.
Leoris is in the upper left. So they've marched down to Talismyr and have started a pretty consequential war considering how large Talismyr is. If you watched Treasures of Talismyr, you may know something about it. But then Seer is actually closer than Leoris is, but shielded by a large mountain range. There's a small pass, but not well traveled. So many consider it to be pretty rural and safe from these sorts of conflicts. But this is a particularly big one. So you finish your stew, you make your way out with the fine folks you've been staying with. You get to one of the main platforms as they veer off towards some of the stalls. There's a street vendor hawking handmade flutes that the little girl seems extraordinarily interested in. The rain has died down a bit, and you're seeing like some people beginning to sort of like remove their cloak hoods, even though it's still dripping from the canopy overhead. Make one more perception check for me.
I'm not taking my hood off. That's crazy.
Okay.
Man.
Okay. With a 6, keeping the hood up means your periphery is a bit blocked. And the wind is still blowing a little bit, even though the rain has mostly subsided. As you sort of meander through the festival, searching for whatever it is that you're searching for, we're going to go on a quick break. We'll be back in about 10 minutes.
Wow.
I just looked for the camera right here. It wasn't there.
So
Don't go anywhere. Join the raffle. That at least is still working. And while we're gone, I'm going to try and get some of these other features up and running. Since I didn't have time to test them, hopefully we'll get to try them out when we come back. See you in a bit. Bye.
Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Oh, terribly sorry. I didn't know anyone would be here while the stream was running. Give me a moment to tidy up. It's much better. Well, while you're here, we might as well take a moment to thank all of our members for supporting the channel and bringing this stream to life. A huge thanks to Tides of Mo, Tabletop Beard, Grim Reaper, Atmos Seeker, Justinian of Darkport, Angel Jobert, Angel of Darkport,
Brett Venable, Dutin 103, Zebek Longfang, Lil Tired, XIVM, Jason Miller, Corey of Darkport, Ruby Rod, Sam Huffpower, Daniel Struve, Agile Monk, Jude Eshett, Russell Mooney, Licia Harding, Saft 911, James Carr, Felsi, Drazani, Renarius Ash Kevrin, Tom Server, Meta Lisa, Dwayne Bradway, Don Royal, Angels Art and Gaming, Danny Leo, Bacon and Bush, Soulforge Dice, Cosmic Falcon, Meanbot 69,000, Kadakism, RGB Christy Dragon, JPFR, Edward Heller, Bamson, Ryan Spoon, It's Barely, Redaman, Gemini Earthshake, The Fresh, LD Moon, Mystic Nova, Janma, My Dog Meat, Dragonfire, Jose Perez, Jerry Williamson, Bounty, Vale Owl, Ergo KB and Eldian, Arthur Medeiros, Danzig, Bot 1774, One Bears Fan, Chris B, Chaotic Neutral, Mr. Black Rat, Glorious Mediocrity, Samasua Koala, Mr. Nobu, Corvum Somnium, Pervitus, Disguy 420, Arrow 2444, Heath Hoxie, Transcendent Lobo, Black Blue, Gorwin's Tabletop, Ross Rivastava, Top 9 National, Peter Rubin, Darius Rex, Sneaky Pinky, Seer, Witch Fist of Eo, Geblin Gabagool, Brian Caprara, Goddamn Cat, Tracy Mitchell, Nathan McIntyre, Ducrew Gaming, Lions, Michael France, Bakil Askamrin, Starly Skin, Kyle Stavenyor, Melpsy, South Park Beefcake, Valkyrius, Night Muse, Lou, Hunter of Sorrows, Brennan Pittman, Ben Muller, It's Vamp, Darling, Jason96, New Bitsy, Chop, Cyberquack, Michael Castillo, Haruis Suzumia, Ellis Raynor, The Kool-Aid Man, Soulless Pacifist, Freyshot, GR6914, Driving and Dragons, Charles Smith Org, Luso American, Joshua Cordell, DeAndre Goodwin, Charles, Good, Ebony Shadow, Isaiah Rojas, Astral Alley, Rotten Apples, and Meanbot 69,000.
You know, members get tons of unique benefits as well, like these weekly shoutouts and emojis that they can use in the stream chat, and a heaping helping of chaos points that can be used to, well, perhaps it's better to show you.
Welcome to Constructed Chaos, a D&D live play channel where you get to control the game. Join us on Wednesdays at 7 p.m. Central Time for our in-person live stream that allows you to influence our adventures in major ways, from alternate plot points to rerolls to absolute chaos. And tune in on Mondays at 7 for our brand new Chat Plays D&D format where you get to roll the dice and pilot the characters themselves straight from the live stream chat. And between it all, there's tons of homebrew content and guides that we release every single month. So be sure to subscribe to the channel, and until next time, go out there and make some chaos.
Greetings, viewers. Bramble Backfoot hopping by to let you know about our monthly homebrew packets issued to all those brave enough to join the ranks of our prestigious order. With a plethora of items, monsters, mechanics, and more, it's easier than ever to bring chaos home to your table. So become a member and let's fight the forces of evil together.
Thank you, you're all too kind, and the drinks are on me tonight! Ha 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 ha! Oh, you must not have enabled gifted memberships! Let me show you how. Ha 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 ha! What you'll want to do is make your way over to our channel page and then add /allow_gifts. From there, you can turn on the toggle for free stuff and join in the chaos. Ha 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 ha! Now for my next tune, a little ditty about a dead necromancer named Pinky.
Hello, Drazad here. Oh my god, you have got to come check out all of our wares. We have so many different things. Help support the stream and get yourself some new magic items as well over at the Constructed Chaos store.
Perfect beard brew, perhaps lizard wart, or giant scorpion venom, and a watcher's eye stalk. And just a little dust around dryness. Not my nice crafting table. Smells pretty good, actually. Fireball! Bring home the chaos of juniper forest and magical embers with my own personal beard products in partnership with Tabletop Beard.
Welcome to the middle of the video. Enjoy these beautiful handmade dice. Isn't this nice? So peaceful. You should buy some. Brought to you by Soulforge Dice.
Owlbear Dritz here, letting you in on a little-known ranger secret that'll keep you satiated in the wild, even when you have no rations left. Ew, not that. I'm talking about subscribing to the channel and hitting that bell icon. It's easy to miss the signs of a stream going live if you're not prepared. So make sure to do that and... What was that?
Hold it right there, adventurer. We're looking for some deviants that refuse to like this video while they're still watching. You wouldn't happen to know anything about this heinous crime, would you? Well then, as you were, but stay out of trouble.
Sorry, we changed a lot of stuff from our last stream, so support Mabel. Quick update for all of you. I was able to fix.
Yeah, you didn't know?
I was able to fix the raffle, I thought, but at least at the bottom, the support feature is working.
What's happening? Oh.
Casey's chewing his bracelets off.
Is your arm stuck in a trap?
gnawing
Is
his
it just clawing yourself free?
I can't get it out of these.
Yeah.
That's what Crisis is doing in character.
It's true.
Yeah.
Yeah. With this half mouth.
Gnawing her own
I'll
arm
never
off.
remember it. It's
Yeah.
fine.
I don't know if the raffle ended up working. It's supposed to auto trigger when we switch scenes. However, if it's not working, join us next week,
We'll do
and it'll be
2,000.
2,000 chaos points up for
Favorite
raffle.
way of fixing it.
Yeah, we'll just pay it forward.
Kicking the can down the road.
incentivizing
Double it
you.
and
You wouldn't
send
ta-
it
yeah,
to
I
the
was gonna
next
say, you
person.
wouldn't take it or double it and take it to the next week.
That's it. The new support feature
Guys.
is working. You guys should be able to see
Yeah,
on your
somebody
side.
supported me. Oh my god!
It was me.
Show up.
Oh, it wasn't. It was somebody
Oh,
else.
Danny Leo supported
Yeah, I know.
Under your role modifiers on
Oh, if I don't
chatplaysdnd.com.
have it, I won't see it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Thank you so
You do have
much.
it.
Oh.
What?
you do. You have a D4
Danny,
under
thank you
role
so much.
modifiers.
Oh.
I see my D4 down there.
Where
Woo!
inspiration.
So-
yeah.
Normally,
Supported me.
there will be a little symbol that shows up like on their name tag down here, but that is not firing. That will be fixed by next week. Wow, Metalisa joining in to support Ellenren now.
Cool.
Thank you, Metalisa.
So this is our new answer to the chaos of giving rolls away like we were doing before.
You can support without a name, right?
You can. It'll
just
give
randomly-
it. It won't list who you supported. That's something I'll fix later. But it will go to somebody random who is at the lowest tier of support. Basically, the way it works is when you support a character, they get a D4 on their next D20 roll. If you support them again, they get a D8. If you support them again, they get a D12.
But not all at the same time. We can only have one.
You can only have one, and once you D20 roll with that, it is used up and it starts over.
And it's
So no matter
automatically applied. Like you can't choose to like you said on your next D20
It is your next D20 roll.
So,
yeah.
Okay, so we can't like, oh, I rolled, great. So, but okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
So,
You can't pick and choose.
right,
Yeah,
exactly
yeah.
that.
Makes sense.
I like it.
No, I like that too.
It's like very high.
Yeah.
For
I
you
like that
guys,
too.
if you roll physical dice, just make sure to like click that you rolled on Chat Plays D&D at least, just to kind of clear it out appropriately, since we can't see the modifiers on the thing. All that said, we can get back to playing D&D now. Russell Mooney says, some of tonight's technical issues may or may not be Alex himself. Yeah, I'm a chaotic little gremlin. I've hacked the mainframe, and I've spoiled everything. However, I know I just said we get back to playing. I do have to give a big shout out and thank you to literally everyone seated at this table. Everyone here helped to build this fantastic set that you see all around you. This is where we're going to be playing our games for the foreseeable future. There's tons of room, tons of space to spread out, tons of features that you guys have not seen yet, but are coming down the pipe.
You still have the 3D model?
I have the 3D model of the table. It's on my desk over
Bonus
there.
content for later.
Go to the Discord. Sorry.
Yeah.
No.
There will be video on both the set that we built as well as the table that we're playing at, because this was also built by me, my brother, and some of the other people here at the table. Yeah. So, with all that said, as we get back into our adventure, we rejoin Mags, who is hanging out at the ferryman's hut. As you're, I'm going to say by this point, if you were that fervent about it, you definitely got your hands on that net. What are you trying to do?
Yeah, so I'm trying to spring load the net for him.
Okay.
Is what I'm trying to do. Just
Like a
fashion.
T-shirt cannon, sort of?
Exactly. Yeah, no, like definitely like add some weights to the corner if it doesn't already have weights on the edge, so that way it's spring load to throw it out and it opens up.
Got it.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm going to say make a check with your Tinker's Tools. And we'll say this is I think this would probably be investigation check.
Okay, so I have advantage then, right?
You have, because you have
I have-
proficiency in both.
That's correct.
Yep.
All right. This is a 17 dice plus 6.
Okay.
23.
This net, this cast net, while being quite large, can now be fired out of a small, like open-barreled gun complete with a trigger. There's a pump mechanism on the back that he's got to like sort of ratchet and spring. But when it fires, you imagine it'll probably go about 50 to 60 feet.
Yeah. Look, you can catch bigger fish that are further out like this.
All right. Well,
Yeah. And you just reel them back in, just like you normally do, except instead of
there's like a little reel on the side of the.
and just reel it back in. That's all you got to do.
Oh my god.
Should we go test it then?
Absolutely.
All right. He makes his way to the door, and when he opens it, you two short kings look up and see this towering, slender figure, a Neravir, who we were introduced to earlier. Boy, there's two of you. Any more? And I'll need to get a bigger skiff.
Is this boat headed to Seer?
It can be once the weather, and he sort of peers out around you. It actually seems quite calm now. Wasn't so much worried about the rain, but the wind has died down quite a bit.
You're a tall one, ain't you?
Yes, I am. You're short?
Yeah.
So are we stating the obvious?
Yeah.
Well, he's a little bit taller than I am, so I guess he'd be more medium.
Yeah.
No.
Short has its advantages, though.
I didn't say it. Didn't.
Fair enough. Either way, you both should fit on the skiff.
Can we go now?
I think actually we should. If
What
you're,
about? Well, we can test it on the boat.
yeah, I think that sounds like a reasonable idea.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
He's taller. We could get him to test it.
grab your things, and he turns, and there's just like a mess of tools like over the table from
Yeah.
your tinkering.
Yeah.
The weasel maybe pops its head out of a set of gears and springs.
Is this a mechanical weasel?
Yes.
Oh, hell yeah.
He's
Ferret,
made out of-
sorry.
He's made out of like gears and stuff like that. Yeah, they don't have a ferret. He's a weasel in the.
Ferrets are weasels.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I mean, yeah.
But he's a little mechanical ferret. Yeah.
Cute.
So you go grab your things. He says he looks to you. Sorry, we just finished eating. I don't have much left to share. Were you hungry?
No, I don't really eat. Sort of
Oh.
motions of the mask that just completely covers the face.
Right.
You don't eat?
Not really.
It's been a while since I've met a Neravir. So forgive me. I forget. Play on words was not intentional.
Fine.
Are they common enough that like I've seen one yet or know about them?
I think you would have met at least a couple in your time here.
Gotcha. Okay. Nervir, right?
I'm not the best representative of my kind.
I mean, you're a representative of your kind.
Sure.
Very interested in your kind, right?
You are?
Yeah, well, and he pulls out a little notebook and he's like, I'm interested in everything. I'm trying to catalog.
You should turn that interest back now.
Oh, why?
We're not that interesting.
The ones I met were pretty interesting. I mean, about the whole forget-me-not type of thing going on. I mean, it'll be all right. Like,
It's a sensitive subject.
oh, okay.
Oh, you coming? And the halfling's like at the boat. He's got a paddle under his arm, a couple of like life vests.
You go first. I want it to be as stable as possible before I get in.
Is there a threat
No, not threat.
of it tipping if you get in?
Well, maybe, and if it does, I don't want it to. I want you to hold it steady.
I think I'd like you to get in first.
No. Okay.
Is this with their sort of long, sort of black tinted fingers?
Well,
just extends-
hold the rope. Hold the rope.
Creepy.
Yeah. And
Make thine
he'll
strong.
very, 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 very slowly get in this boat.
The little halfling is like there at a 90-degree angle, holding onto the dock as you get in. Nice and easy. You've got it.
Yeah. Very.
As you step in, because I know this is kind of a big deal for you, I am going to have you make an acrobatics
Sure.
check.
Oh, that's good. That's good.
Yeah. 18 on the
Yeah, because
dice.
I'm not holding onto this rope.
Yeah,
If he falls, I'm
lead weight.
First character
That's a
death.
dirty 20.
Okay, with a dirty 20.
So slow. And like we're at 5 points of contact at all times.
Fifth.
yeah.
Oh, the weasel. Or the ferret, yeah.
Was that with your support?
Huh?
Was that with your support die?
Oh, no, I didn't. So add four more. Well, I got to roll the dice, actually.
Go see what it is. I think it's a D12 now.
Are
Oh
you
my god,
kidding me?
did somebody
No way.
upgrade it to a D12?
Yeah.
Sari already has a
all have
D12.
D12s.
Yeah.
Holy hell! You guys heard it was open season and you were like, here we go.
That's not a D12, but I'll take it. It's an 8. So that would be a 28.
Okay.
And the 5th point is the weasel.
Just checking.
Or the ferret.
As you step into the boat, you hear it creak under the immense weight of all the gear that you're carrying, as well as, dwarves are just naturally sturdy creatures. And as you settle, the halfling who's sort of in the front, the boat sort of lifts up out of the water, the bow, as your in starts to sink. And
Just
you
step in to balance that out. Just
you
step in on the
gracefully
other
step
side.
in,
Yeah.
sort of gliding in next to the halfling as it, and through all of this rocking and shaking, you are solid as a rock, for better or worse. Just hands out.
Death grip on the side of the boat.
Are you
3 points of
uncomfortable with
contact.
water?
Not particularly.
You don't look like you would swim.
Small
very well.
boats, and yeah, I
What is that?
don't really know how to swim.
Oh.
But
Oh, and this should be terrifying for you.
yes, it is. Exactly. Yeah.
Well, then you'll want one of these as he slaps a small sort of
child-sized
life vest.
life preserver.
It makes like a squeaky
Yeah.
sound.
Yeah. Perfect.
What's
Perfect.
It's got a little lid on it.
I'm covered in like sharp angles and stuff too. So I'm like, yeah, no, I'm like, just please don't pop.
As you all get settled, the halfling near the front of the boat, even though normally you would perhaps steer from the back, begins to paddle as best he can across the waves, gets a good ways out from the dock to the point where the slight misting rain is now obscuring the hut. It's no more than a silhouette at this point. And when you turn your eyes back across the bay, that silhouette is replaced by enormously tall and enormously round, thick trunk structures leading up to just these dangling curtains of moss that he's sort of weaving through as he makes his way into the larger canopy. There's basically now a massive dome overhead of tree cover. And the further you go, the more you begin to see little platforms with planks running out from them, connecting to different structures. But there are also some small, round, modest homes nearer to the level of the water. And you can tell by the rotted wood of the platforms around them and the stairs leading up from them that they do flood relatively often. As the little halfling continues to ferry ahead. By the way, I don't think I ever gave you my name, but I'm Yaret.
Yart?
Yaret.
Yeah, nice to meet you, Yart.
And you are?
Oh, I'm Mags, Iron Fuse.
Oh, Max. I hate to ask the question, but it may come across as maybe a little bit presumptuous. You doing any work for the Steinvall currency charter out here?
No, I'm a free agent.
Oh. Most dwarves I meet, they're from Steinvall.
Right.
So you're not from there?
No.
All right. Where do you come from?
From actually, I'm actually from further south.
Further south. So Lucera?
Right.
Okay. Interesting. I imagine you probably have some family back in Steinvall.
Yeah.
Water runs down there.
Yeah, there's plenty of dwarves down there for sure.
Sure. And I think I know where you come from, but you look a bit well traveled.
I've been around.
Where do you come from recently?
Well, Ophirin was a second home for me.
Oh, it's a place where they do all the silly acting, right?
It is
Oh.
very silly, yes.
I'd like to go there one
You got
day.
a silly voice for us?
No.
Sensing the tension once again.
Yeah.
So what brings you to Seer and the Windsong Festival?
You go first.
Oh, I'm here looking for work. Just
For work?
yeah.
I didn't think a man of your trade would be sought after here in Seer. They like to do things. They're big on tradition here in the Free Cities.
You know what? I've heard that before, so I'm looking to change some minds.
Fair enough.
And I pull up this net launcher, and then I'm like,
As you fire it, because you rolled that was your
I was
check.
getting in the boat.
Yeah, so I'm gonna have you.
The other roll's good though.
I am gonna have you make one more Tinker's Tools check.
Sure.
Go ahead, do that.
Tinker those tools,
I'll
Brett.
show you how to get rid of that.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anchor.
This will be with rather than investigation. We're gonna have you. We'll say this will be like a firearm. I don't know if you're proficient in firearms, but this will be that. Okay.
What you doing over there, Caleb?
I'm hyped, man.
It's been a couple weeks since we played.
That is.
I believe we did all of this.
Oh.
Okay, great.
Tinker's tool check. That is a 13.
Okay. With the 13, you pull the trigger and you hear the mechanism as the net just sort of scoots up in the barrel. It's got a little too much friction to make it out. But you feel as though if you were to pump it and give it another try, it would probably fire.
He starts cursing immediately. and
Yeah.
He starts cursing in Dwarven immediately. He's like, God! He's like pulling out his tools. And
Let me guess, this never happens, huh?
he's like, just
comment.
just give it a second. I didn't do enough pumps.
It's cold outside.
Tat. Anybody who's ever shot a Benjamin pellet gun? Tat. Oh my God! He's now pumped it way too much.
God.
Okay, so as you sort of, that last time, before it ratchets back into place, I'm going to have you make an athletics check as you go to shoot this.
Me trying to open these things last night. Every time
11.
I would open it, it would
Okay, with an 11, as you fire this cast net, it goes careening into the sky, not straight across the water. And as it flies above you, it opens up in this beautiful display, like a flower blossoming, and begins to fall down in this perfect descent onto the water, covering a 20-foot span. With the string still attached, but you don't see any of this because as you fire it, the recoil from this sends you out of the boat, tumbling back into the water. No! as you hit the water, oh, man overboard! He starts paddling around. He's like, quick, grab the... He looks and he sees the gun is still there and the line is sort of across where you are now paddling, trying to stay afloat.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna look overboard and then look at Yarrett and be like, "Do you think he'll drown?"
You don't do something, yeah!
Fine. I like stick my staff in after him to like hit him with it so he has something to grab onto.
I am scrambling. I'm trying to grab.
down.
If he drowns, that'll be a plus for Crisis.
Sorry, Mags, I am first going to have you make a...
Yeah.
I think this is going to be a persuasion check, but like on yourself to like calm you down. Like you're trying to calm down.
Like a wisdom check?
I just hype check.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, it'd be charisma, but like you're trying to control your emotions.
Okay. 15.
Okay. As you feel the staff and you grab hold of it, your natural tendency, your natural instinct is to continue flailing.
Right.
Because you don't feel like you'll be able to be held up. But you take a deep breath, you calm yourself, and you allow Crisis to try and pull you in. Make an athletics check with advantage.
Okay. Okay.
With whatever extra dice you have right
Yeah, I was gonna be like,
Oh, I have an E12. Hell,
You're
let's
gonna
go.
need it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need it. This is the perfect moment.
How do you
Have
clear?
any D12s?
Yeah.
Okay.
I have an E12.
have all these if you need them.
Oh, well, that's a natural 20 plus 10.
Woo! Plus 12?
And then -1.
No,
Oh, plus 10, 'cause you rolled a 10.
Natural 20 plus 10. My athletics is -1.
So natural 30.
So yeah,
Natural 30. 29.
She in her prime.
Oh, yeah.
You not only pull Mags back in, but you actually use the leverage of your staff to like lift him up out of the water, and he's just sort of dangling there, dripping wet, like a fish on a meat hook.
Look, I've caught something, and I'm gonna reel Max back in.
That's right. You caught the limit, the state record.
Sure.
Yeah. Thanks, friend. What was your name?
Crisis.
Crisis. Oof. Needed you here, man. You saved my bacon.
Would you say you were in crisis?
Oh, I was just thinking that.
Ah.
We'll have so many opportunities for that.
I know.
Well, you didn't drown.
Thank goodness.
Thank goodness, indeed. As the halfling continues to paddle, you hear his paddle scrape the bottom.
Yeah. Oh, dang.
You
Well,
continue.
I mean, to be fair, he's really short.
Yeah.
And
What
Garrett
about
was also the one being like, man, overboard. So
Yeah,
he played a little thick.
the net?
The net is still kind of floating out in the middle. You can reel it back in if you'd like.
Yeah, I'll go back to that. Let's get the net. Get the net.
Falls in a second time.
You're welcome to. I've got my hands full.
Oh.
You start
I
reeling.
look at Crisis. I'm like, you get the net.
Well, the gun is still in there. You can.
That's
reel
what I'm
it back.
saying. I want him to reel it in. I don't want to reel it in. This thing knocked me overboard. No, you just lifted me clean out the water. What if a fish grabs onto that?
It's either you take it or I throw it in the water.
Oh no, he takes it. Just reeling it in.
You reel the net back in, and as you do, because you rolled so well and because the net was cast so beautifully, there is a small fish in there. And as it sort of flops around, being pulled onto the deck, you can see that not only is its body sort of shimmering, but its two long fins extending out, like almost dragonfly-ish. As you sort of marvel at the fish, he's like, "Oh, that's good eating." You suddenly feel this sense of
Oh no.
unsettling looming presence behind you. It is it's right behind me, isn't it? Moment.
Is it crisis?
It's always crisis.
Crisis, you feel this as well, and the halfling,
He turns around and looks
Turns.
at you, crisis, like.
I turn around and look at.
as a shadow is cast over the small skiff, you hear the halfling Yarret say, "What the hem?" As a massive cargo vessel looks like it's in pretty bad shape is just sort of floating into the grove of trees. It passes you. It rocks the boat in its wake. Each of you kind of like grab the sides again to make sure you don't fall off, and you just sort of watch it continue to sail inwards, seemingly unmanned. As we now move away from what the two of you are doing,
Good job.
Oh yeah.
we're actually going to go.
Before, if it's okay,
Uh-huh.
how do we remove our supports from?
If you roll a d20,
I did
should remove it.
that.
Okay. Then that is another bug that I will have to
That's
fix.
okay.
Like I said, I didn't have time to test any of
I
this.
wanted to
You're
ask
good,
if
you're
case I
good.
was not seeing anything, and people are still trying to support. So I wanted to have an explanation for why it's not popping
Gotcha.
up. Yeah.
Gotcha. Yeah, it is at least keeping them from supporting, probably, right?
Yes.
Okay, because I know if you have max, it'll
Oh,
say
yeah,
that.
it doesn't.
Yeah, it's not popping up with anything.
Cool.
Because I think we're all at D12s.
Awesome. Intentional.
Rest of the session.
For rolls again. We just roll and then we just enter what we rolled next to the dice, right?
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
That's what I thought.
So, as we pull away from this surprising scene, three little guys in a skiff.
Best
As a,
friends that anyone could have.
we move back to the canyon where the rain is somewhat subsided, but the cliff wall is still quite slick. It is at this point, Xenafra, as you are trying to pull yourself up, the axe sort of slipping and losing its grip, your feet actually losing their grip. You see a flash of green move across your vision. Soot, when you find this Gathra hanging off a ledge by an axe, what do you do?
How high up is the ledge?
Well, it is the ledge is like off
Like
the
from
path.
me. Okay. Oh, so like I'm level with the ledge. and-
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then I just like
True.
Oh, no.
she's in the direction that I'm running,
Yes.
and I just like I'm sprinting there, and I stop and I like, whoa, or what's going on? Or are you okay? And I grab her.
You see.
It's the axe that slips, but like multiple hands are still holding on.
Yeah. How are you holding on to the axe? Are you using your two hands or your one hand with
Two hands, and then one hand is kind of just like
free and reaching out?
support for the wall.
Okay.
So then if I can, I'll try to reach for her arm, and if I can't, then I'll grab like the hilt of the axe and hold on and try to help pull her up.
Okay. Xenafra, as you feel your feet sort of kicking out from under you, at that moment, a clawed hand covered in black fur reaches out and grabs your one hand. I'm gonna have you make an athletics check, and you make an athletics check. We'll take the highest one instead of giving advantage.
I'm good at these.
Highest total.
perfect way to roll low. To say I'm good at something before you do it.
Wait, oh,
And
Alessandra.
Okay.
wait. Sorry, I'm still getting used to chat.
it's
there we
okay.
go.
So roll
Athletics.
Yes.
Boom.
Oh, I see that.
Really? I knew it.
I see that ducky over there.
I knew it.
Natural 20.
Oh,
Yeah.
Total of, well, wait. So is it going to apply the D12?
it will.
I did not roll my d12.
So, 36.
36. You rolled it. Wait.
Wait, right? You said
yeah.
athletics
Plus
check?
your ability bonus.
It's 20
yeah.
plus 4 plus 12.
Well, you have to
shit.
roll the 12.
You gotta
Sorry,
roll.
I'm-
I was like, damn, you rolled max on the 12 too?
Sorry, I'm
That's what I
just
rolled on
used to
my 12.
grabbing them.
Oh no.
For
Oh.
34.
Okay.
34.
I mean, still not bad.
Yeah.
Zanafra, as your feet sort of kick out from under you, both hands holding onto the axe, you're able to keep yourself from plummeting instantly, but you rely very largely on the strength of this unnamed stranger, this good Samaritan who has found you out in the wilds, grips you by your forearm and wrenches you back onto
Dang, I got those big ass
solid ground.
forearms.
Yeah. Because you rolled so well, neither of you even tumble. You just sort of stand upright into that position. What do you do? It's the two of you.
What?
Where did you come from?
I came from that way. What were you doing?
Oh,
Why were you hanging there?
it wasn't on purpose. I was camping. My tent got blown away, and I was trying to catch it.
It
And I didn't. So thanks for saving me.
So, I don't want to be rude, but with 3 arms, you'd think you'd be pretty good at catching things.
Well, I'm supposed to have 4.
Even worse.
What happened? What happened to your
that was the one.
That's the one.
what happened to your arm? Your
Um,
4th arm?
It just didn't grow. My hips hurt. Sorry.
That's okay.
I once knew a tabaxi whose tail didn't fully grow. They called him a Manx.
I thought you were going to say whose fur didn't.
Did it affect his balance?
No, but he was embarrassed. You could see his butt all the time.
Well,
What's your name?
my name is Zanafra.
Um,
Nice to meet you.
I'm Soot.
Sit.
I like your tattoo.
Thanks.
As the two of you sort of get acquainted, and you get this compliment about your tattoos in Afra, I want you to.
Give me a head pat.
This is going to be a
Scritches.
perception or a history check. I'll let you decide which.
Perception. 17.
Okay. With a 17, you sort of look back down the gorge to see how far you could have fallen. And while there are some trees that would have broken your fall, they also might have broken some bones.
No, you didn't need the air quotes for that one. That was just broken.
But as you sort of look across these trees that are sort of protruding out from the side of the rock, they're almost bent at like a rough 45-degree angle facing towards the sky. You can see where your tent has sort of balled up in some of the branches about 30 feet below you. And within that tent, there appears to be some extra weight. Something is settled within the fabric of it.
Well, I wasn't planning to go get my tent, but now you have me really curious.
Mhm.
Looking at it, would I know of something that was in my tent that would cause it to do that?
I think I'm going to give it to you because I think it makes sense. Your mind would almost instantly go to your journal.
Knew it was going to be the journal.
You were writing in it when this happened.
Yeah, It wasn't in one of my arms.
Well, I think maybe
Maybe
you.
that's what my third arm was doing.
Oh, that's right. Never mind. It's in your hand.
in
No,
my hand.
no, it is. It is down there in the tent.
Damn it. Well, I'll look at. So I'd be like, I really hate to do this, but I do have to get my journal.
Where would your journal be?
So down there, my tent.
It's about 30 feet down, but it is a pretty sheer drop.
You perhaps good at climbing?
We're usually better at climbing up things. It's hard to get down.
Wait, what if I? Well, if I toss you, I have a rope.
Rope is good. Rope
Tie
could
the
work.
rope to you and lower you down. I'm only trying this because he's a cat. I
Yeah.
would normally just go, but do you have a climb speed? I imagine that.
As a tabaxi, you do have a climb speed.
Yeah,
I wasn't sure if you were being coy, but yeah, you do have a climb speed. So
I was just because cats are better at climbing up
Yeah.
things than
Now-
at climbing down. That's
I will.
Only applies.
yeah.
yeah.
I will. I think that's such a funny
Yeah, it's
rule.
big kid,
I'm
yeah.
tempted to make that canon right
You actually
now.
have to make a wisdom save in order to go back.
I actually love that.
I love that. It's canon. It's
So, I am gonna have you make a nature check before you try and climb down, if that's what you're thinking of doing.
It's like canon. In a way.
Well, you can hold on to this rope better than the ledge, correct?
Well, yes, because I'm prepared for it.
Okay.
That was kind of like a.
I'm heavier than I look.
I'm gonna flex all three arms.
And at that, I'm like, ooh. All right.
Muscle mommy.
Yeah.
Step on me.
Okay. So because the D12 was used, I have no
Yeah.
No
rolls.
support unless they've added another
Okay,
one.
no, but
I'll
it's
come to
like
you next.
okay. Damn it. I was hoping it was 3 and not just like
Nope.
an evolution. Because I have a 4. That was a 4.
Okay.
Yep.
Oh no.
Yeah,
I'm
climbing
dead.
down.
Oh, no.
I think it's gonna be a rule anyways.
Can I tie a rope to him and to me? Like,
You absolutely can. I'll have you make a survival check. See how well you tie the rope.
She sees me like
maybe
kind
not
of
to me.
shaking
Is
as
there
I'm
something
like
else I
getting
can tie it to, like a tree?
So glad you
Gonna like
rated
kick
that.
you off
I'd say
the
with your
edge.
previous perception check, you definitely see a few trees and some that are not actually like on the side of the cliff.
Tying a rope to the tree, not
Yeah.
to me.
You said those words out loud, and I was like, "This is not a good idea."
So I will still have you make a survival check. No, you said those words and I was like, oh man.
Yeah. I was like, no, this is not.
7 hit points can't survive a fall.
Hey, she
30
doesn't
feet.
care what's happening right now. Survival?
Yes.
21.
Okay.
Nice.
Good.
Well, the 21, you're able to maneuver this knot pretty expertly, and because of your 3 arms, you tie it faster than normal.
Oh, yeah.
I would say, Soot, as you sort of like look over her shoulder, you're pretty impressed by this. This definitely
Like
reeks
my
of
fingers
someone who
move?
has received a lot of, maybe not like nature training, but like they're militant in the way they do it. This is regimented. She's practiced this before.
Very good at
Makes a
tying
noose. Slips over your head.
knots. Oh, you right on down.
She makes a
As
breakaway
she
path
then
out.
ties the rope around you, you feel snug and secure, ready to go.
I'll be right here. Ready to pull you right back up.
You know you could be the one to
I can pull you back.
Yeah, I don't know. I feel like maybe we need the stronger one of us to pull the other back up.
Who just?
But I
pulled
can
who?
go down if you'd rather.
Have they gone over their strength together at all?
I don't know if negging me is the
It's up to you if your character decides to do this or not. That's you.
If you don't want to do
There's
it,
no
that's fine.
wrong
I'll
answer.
go
Only
ahead.
no,
and-
answers that
Soot-
end in
Soot's
death.
contemplating, and he sits there for a while
He pulls a Fritz.
while he's told that he's weak, and he
didn't say you were weak.
and he thinks of Rook Mother and everybody and the village, and he's like, all right, and he he's gonna help, and so he is it like around my waist? Can I kind of like just rappel myself down? Like,
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I kind of just start to do it on my own.
Okay. I'm gonna have you make an acrobatics check.
I was not anticipating putting him in the line of danger, but you gave me a cat friend.
Yeah.
This makes sense.
22.
Ooh, 22. As you sort of rappel down expertly, the knot stays taut. You've practiced this as well, Zanafra. You get sort of a similar feeling that he has been trained not only in scaling trees with his claws or scaling sheer faces with his claws, but actually using the tools of the trade, the tools of a ranger in the wild. You see that this individual is in their element. As you get down to the tree where this journal is apparently bound in what remains of the tent, it is sort of torn to pieces, and you can see
The tent or the journal?
the tent.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, sorry. What does your journal look like?
It's just like a plain leather
The
bound.
marble notebook.
Yeah. Super heavy. No, just a plain leather
Positive.
bound with like a string that ties around the outside. It's
Gotcha.
very worn. And like clearly looks like I never go anywhere without it.
Okay.
You reach out, and you can feel that some of the pages are maybe a little bit wet from the elements, but definitely not beyond repair or beyond drying. So you're able to pull that back out, and then you start to summit once again. I'm going to have you make an athletics check to see how well you can pull him up.
I'm actually not gonna. I'm gonna like use my claws to
Okay.
climb up.
Yeah, now that
Because
you're
she
going
said
up.
that she was stronger than me and she could pull me up. I'm gonna do it on my own.
Got it.
I'm going to try to pull the thing faster than he can climb.
Okay.
It's
That's a
13.
pose
I'm not actually.
strength check,
I
huh?
probably won't do that. It's 13.
We'll find out who's stronger right now.
I'm like spotting him, just like keeping it
Yeah.
like, tight, but not like letting him do all the work.
As you're pulling, you remember what he said before he went down there, that he's heavier than he looks, and he's got some weight to him. Absolutely. You end up like wrapping the rope around the tree to try and pull up, and then all of a sudden it gets a lot lighter, and you turn around and he's like summiting
up.
as the rope is sort of dangling behind him. He's got your journal in hand.
Thank you. I don't think I could have done that without you.
You're right.
Here you go.
I think it's at this point that you see a couple of familiar silhouettes surrounding the bend. Behind you, Rookmother Etu, as well as some of the other orc tribesmen and women, make their way at a slower pace, but they do.
Oh, so it seems you've made a friend. I am Rookmother Etu. Pleasure to make your acquaintance.
Zanafra, nice.
Zanafra. Well,
I hope she kind of looks at like the markings along the side, the rope leading down, the torn tent in the tree.
I hope you weren't in too much trouble.
Nothing too bad, but thankfully Soot was here to help me.
Soot is trained in these things. Wilderness rescue.
And by you.
Oh, no. I could have trained him in my prime, but I'm far beyond that now. Instead, I need others to care for me. You look like you could take care of yourself.
Try.
Perhaps you should travel with us. Seems the rain is finally...
Wow.
Where are you headed?
You're committed.
Hush, little Fang. There's safety in numbers, and not just from wildlife. The rain seems to be letting up a bit now. It should be safer to carry on before another storm blows through. They're quite common this time of year.
I don't want to hold you guys back. I'm fine to travel alone.
You think that you would hold me back? Did you see how slowly I walked up here?
Well, admittedly, I was preoccupied, but I will take the company.
I imagine you're headed to Seer then.
Seer.
Am I?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yep.
I mean, you're.
That's where the Windsong Festival is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah. I'm just making sure. Yeah, and yes, I've heard something of this Windsong Festival.
Ah. So you're from outside the Free Cities then?
Yes.
And if you're traveling this way, imagine perhaps the Triad? Maybe even Leoris.
You must be well traveled.
Well learned. I've spent many of my years here. I'm familiar with the people that pass through. Is it, war that drives you this way?
Somewhat.
I won't pry any further than I already have, but at the very least, perhaps, you can ask me a few questions on the way.
As she turns around and continues to walk, one of the other orcs moves alongside her. She's, I'm fine. It's not raining anymore. And she continues to walk on her
Is
staff.
this like a group of orcs?
Yeah, there's...
And soot?
Yes. Rookmother Etu is a very elderly orc chieftain woman. She's got like layers of leathers and furs, this long wooden staff, like sort of frayed white hair that's tied up into a little bun, necklaces, all the different beads and paraphernalia. And as she continues to move on ahead, you round a bend and finally get a clear view of Seer from the top of a giant waterfall, basically where the gorge ends. Your path does wrap off to the right, where there is a way into Seer proper, but the site here is magnificent, and almost in reverence of it, Rookmother Etu sort of stops and turns to the other orcs and Soot and Zanafra.
Take it in. It's not often you get to see a sight like this.
She presses on. Do you all follow? Is there anything you'd like to do on the way?
After a few seconds or once we kind of like press on, I'll look at Rookmother and I'm like, and ask her, shall I scout ahead or stay with the pack?
We're close enough now. No need to worry. I can see the entrance just ahead.
And as she sort of pushes an arm out, you can see that from the cliffside there is a small bridge that's carved into a massive sagging branch from one of the nearby trees. Yeah.
The rest of our house is freezing right now.
It's a little warmish in this room. We'll have to figure that out.
We got a lot of lights.
But as that sort of humidity settles over all of you as well, you walk upon the bridge, part a curtain of moss, and then enter the enormity of Seer, this sort of canopy-topped town where you can see many people moving to and fro various stalls across walkways and platforms.
It's been years.
As Etu continues to charge forward, we are going to now move back to our good friend Caesarea. Thank you for waiting so long. I know everyone is kind of in a separate spot.
Mm-hmm.
But we're getting together.
Slowly.
Slowly. So, Caesarea, as you recall, when we left you last, the little Aarakocra child has been sent careening by a gust of wind, tumbling downwards. What do you do in that moment? Do you kind of let these events unfold, or are you rushing to their rescue?
Could you paint me a little bit of a picture of the terrain I'm working with here? Like, because I know it's kind of like platforms and everything else.
Mm-hmm.
Like, what does that look like to get, like, if she were to try to follow downwards. Like,
So I'm going to have you first make a perception check.
Okay.
I want to see how much you notice because there are multiple ways to solve this.
that's terrible. That's a 2.
Ooh. Your quickest instinct is to
Roll with
rush
support?
down some of the stairs.
I can roll it, but that's a 2, so I have to roll it, right? If I-
yeah,
roll
yeah,
it,
technically.
I think it's a D12, right?
It turns it into a 12.
Okay, a 12 is not bad though.
That was good.
So you can see that there are various like gangplanks leading down to lower platforms, as well as a couple of winding stairwells. However, as you near one of those gangplanks and think to yourself, like, I can at least be first to get to her and try to apply some sort of first aid, you can see that there is a path to sort of like leap down, and not necessarily. You'd have to be really quick to intercept her because she is falling a bit slower than normal. That wind has kind of got her caught, and she is an Aarakocra. But she is falling. You'd have to like jump across several.
I have a different idea. I think Caesarea is trying to follow and keep an eye on her. But I think more than thinking she can catch her, because that's really not in her skill set. She's not strong. She is quick. The thing that she knows is wind.
Okay.
I think Caesarea is watching this little bird kind of caught in the wind, and like what she's been told earlier that like, you know, she's getting a little ahead of herself in what she's trying to do. I would rather like try to call out to her.
Okay.
Caesarea is kind of like turning into the wind to see which way that's going, the same way she would adjust the sails on a ship.
Oh,
She's gonna
nice.
tell her like turn, you know, turn left, turn right, like, you know, try to direct her so that she can use it and not fight it.
Okay. So I am actually going to have you make a, because of how you described this, and I think it makes a lot of sense. I'm going to have you make a check with your navigator's tools, a persuasion check. So if you're proficient in both, you get advantage.
I am proficient in navigator's tools, and
Persuasion.
persuasion is high. That's gonna be a 23.
23. As you call out to little Airy, who is sort of just sprawling out, tumbling end over end, not sure which way is up. You shout out a series of instructions and directions. She hesitates, but for a moment before grabbing the end of her cloak and sort of pulling it outways, allowing the wind to catch it and draw her back upright as she then grabs the other end, basically extending her wingspan and allowing her to sort of coast down to the ground as she sort of lands perched on a branch, not quite seaside level. She sort of sits there breathing heavy. Thank you.
I think Caesarea kind of like gives her a wave. She's like, "Can you make it back up? Maybe on your feet this time?"
Oh yeah, I think so. She sort of like tucks the cloak back in, holding it tight, and just sort of waddles along the branch, but until getting close enough to a platform where she can sort of like skip and flutter onto it. As you see her do this, you look over your shoulder, and the older Aarakocra is sort of like basically breathing in your ear, looking down.
Oh, thank heavens, thank you so much.
She'll be all right.
Could have been very, very bad.
I think she'll probably get a little bit more of a taste of adventure from this than you would have liked. I'm very sorry.
Oh no, if anything, it may discourage her from trying such things again. Every bird that leaves the nest a bit early experiences these things, you know. Who am I to thank for this?
She just holds out a hand. Caesarea.
Caesarea. I am Yud.
It's nice to meet you. I think she's still like, I got half an eye, like making sure that like the girl's making it up here. Like, well, I think I'll leave you to it.
Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy the Windsong Festival. If there's anything we can do for you, treat you to a meal, buy you a flute.
Perhaps later if I'm looking for somewhere to get a hot meal. Tell me where to find you and I'll pay you a visit.
Absolutely.
we'll be off. I'll go to meet my young granddaughter.
As he waddles as well, a little bit more hurriedly than she did. You were left alone, crisis averted. Haha.
Hey,
For now.
until I strike again.
Oh.
What do you do
Make
now
a
that
sticker
you've
that says crisis averted.
It's me.
I really should.
Yeah, it's crisis with thinking again.
Oh, we gotta spell it like his
Yes. Yes.
what do you do with your free time now?
I think now kind of watching the trajectory, and having watched her kind of make it down, like, getting a view. Caesarea will take a more leisurely path, kind of down closer to the water. Yeah, I think that a little bit, like, she's. It's the emotion's hard to describe. Like, it's not that every day that she's like, like directing like wayward bird children out of the air. But
that was brilliant.
It's a little bit familiar. Like, it's a little bit of like, kind of taking control of that situation, a thing that was familiar to her that feels kind of welcome, like where she is very much unsettled right now.
Right.
And so kind of going down towards the water, towards where other things are happening, feels a little bit more like that sense of comfort. And so that's where she heads. I think she is kind of aimless. Like, she's very much just wandering. Like,
Gotcha. As you sort of maneuver about, hood still up?
If the rain is slowing, probably.
It is definitely like subsided. There are gusts of wind and drops coming from the canopies, but it's not like sheets.
Probably no. I think she's, like, honestly, again, the kind of time on a ship, she's not like a stranger to being in the rain. And like, it becomes futile to fight it. Like, so I think at the point that like it's not raining as hard, like, she takes it down. Like, so yeah.
Okay. As you sort of take your hood back and continue down a pathway, sort of admiring your handiwork, rounding a corner on a rather slender platform. It's a bend that you can't quite see around, and you kind of have to shimmy around someone as you sort of flatten back out. You bump into the next person. That's going to be Ellenrin.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
No. Apologies needed.
I apologize. My name is Ellenrin Khalilstar. I hail from the city of Orleans. Are you, by chance, Caesarea?
She takes your hand. She like closes her eyes and nods. I am. Didn't expect to run into anyone who recognizes me quite so quickly.
No, absolutely. I also am kind of here trying to lay low with everything going on about in the world.
I imagine you might.
It's a troubling time we live in right now.
Would you like to get out of the rain?
You know, I don't particularly like being soaked, so yes.
I think Caesarea recognizes your name. There is a visible recognition. Like, and I think she will just kind of steer you towards, like, the next, like, available shelter.
Yeah.
What brings you to see her?
I have actually come to enjoy the festivities. I, in my long life as an elf, have not had the chance to make it out here yet. And I figured, why not? And you'll see he kind of, like, it's maybe a little bit quieter and before anything has the chance to ruin it.
I only know bits and pieces of the story, but I'm not going to pretend like I don't. I am sorry.
No, I appreciate it. I am more concerned with the war going on. And so that's why I figured a little vacation before things probably get serious would be afforded.
Hmm.
And you the same, I assume?
No. Decidedly not. That's a
Good
long
to get out anyway.
story. You see her like she kind of like lets that go. Like there's like I'll roll for it. No, there's very much like briefly like 1,000-yard stare. Like you see her eyes like kind of glaze over, like, and before she like pulls herself back in, and she's like, I ended up here. I don't really know where my next destination is.
Well, I would love to extend an invitation for you to come visit me just south of Orleans. You know, we'd be within the Triad. You would be safe there.
No. What was the last thing you heard about me? If I thought I would be safe in the Triad, I would be there now.
I don't think I do know. No, unfortunately, life has been a little crazy lately.
Are you flipping through a notebook? Are you looking
I don't know what's been going on with you and your family, actually. But I mean, we have the time. Feel free to enlighten me if you would like. If we can come to an understanding.
So we all know too.
It's a lot. I would like to be back in Ravel.
I just closed my map.
It's the top
Yeah.
point of the Triad.
Cold.
The
cold
cold ass end of nowhere.
Got it.
Yeah.
Perfect. Slay.
Right there.
It's the place where real estate's really cheap.
Real Vel.
Yeah.
Why would you find it difficult not to move back there? Nothing.
He's tinkering in his brain.
You see her like she kind of like stops. She's like, you know my name. Do you know who I am?
I am well aware. I didn't think the Valaquets were in trouble necessarily.
They're not. But the Duchess of Ravel was.
Well, yes.
If I tell you something, just keep it between us. The moment.
I see no reason not to.
He sent me into the hem.
The hem.
She just nods, like, I think, again, there's a sense to her right now that, like, you got that?
I'm good. I'm really good. I'm good. Y'all just keep on going.
That's, like, stuff for the artificer side of the table.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well, good. Everything's fine.
I think, like, here, there is a sense to her, like, there's been a little bit of, like,
Can't see.
the, like, 1,000-yard stare, the little, like, unsettled. You've recognized her.
Yeah.
I think a bit of, like, your name making her perhaps feel a little more comfortable in giving some of this information. And perhaps a little bit of a sense that she wants to tell somebody.
Trauma dump.
So
Kind
do
of.
it.
Well, a little bit.
Yeah.
A little bit, yeah.
We don't necessarily have to get into it while we're here, but the Duchess of Ravel sent you into the hem?
No. I am the Duchess of Ravel.
Ooh. Period.
Right. So who sent you into the hem?
That's the... I think, given what I know of your family and your very recent history, and perhaps what you should know about the Triad, they didn't like me very much. And I don't think they're going to be happy that I made it out.
Well, maybe it is time for changes in the Triad to strengthen and bolster it.
It is definitely time for changes in the Triad.
I do enjoy Orleans. I do enjoy being from there. I mean, my family's been there for generations. I would hate to see anything happen to it, you know?
To your family or Lise?
Both. I mean, Orleans and the Triad as a whole has helped, our family sustain itself and build itself.
Are you coming from Lise? Are you headed to visit your family?
No, I came from south of Orleans, but I've come here for a vacation, if you will.
Forgive me if I'm missed some information, but I was under the impression that your family wasn't exactly in the best standing.
You see, he'll kind of burn. No, we are not, unfortunately, which is also why I am on a vacation before I start tending to more serious matters. The Valaquets were not to help necessarily in the Kal-El Star's disgrace.
Somehow that does not surprise me.
So I just, when bumping into you, thought I do not believe in coincidence. I thought it might be a gift. I almost said Pyrex.
We'll pick a new one.
Yeah, I'll find out. I got a new. I'll find out.
Pyraxis can still exist here.
Jazat's making churches right now.
Yeah.
You gotta put $1 in a jar.
You gotta take a shot every time. you say Pyrex.
One down. Let's go.
You know, I'm not a holy man myself, but I know he was a very creative giant, if you will, and he'll chuckle.
I did not have much belief in fate or any of that until very recently, but I think my opinions have changed. And I think perhaps you can do what I am doing and treat this a little bit less like a vacation and more like a scouting mission. Free cities could be of help to us.
Us as in our families, or us as in...
Let's start smaller, us personally, and see where it goes from there.
A scouting mission, you say?
Like I said, if I thought I would be safe in the Triad, I would have gone back. I'm not just here for the festival.
I can understand that. Well... I think we should maybe help each other out while we're here, then.
She will hold out a hand. And you see, I think, as she offers it this time, and a little less of like a happenstance meeting, you can see she doesn't have gloves on. You can see that just visible kind of out of the bottom of her sleeve are kind of chaotic, like markings across the back of her hands that look like something like tattoos, but like they're a little unusual. The rest of it, whatever disappears up her sleeve, is hidden. But she does kind of offer you a hand to shake it again.
And he'll take your hand, shake it, and as probably he imagined is somewhat customary, he'll kind of raise it and give you a peck on top of your hand. And I'm glad we met here today.
I'm glad of all the people I could have bumped into on a random street corner. It was probably the one person here who would recognize me.
I know, the one person you were probably trying to avoid, huh?
As the pleasantries
We were
begin
trying
to roll over,
You're exactly what I was looking for. I'm about to radicalize.
the two
the
of
shit
you
out
hear a sudden loud crash that echoes through the trees. Insects and leaves of every shape and size scatter from a massive cypress tree that has now collapsed over into the water, sending a massive wake out. You can see people are crying out in panic, no longer just the voices called back from the breeze of the eastern storms. You look down, being sort of midway from the upper decks in the lower sort of swamp area. You can see that this massive freight ship has collided with one of the trees in Seer, sending it tumbling down. Voices screaming as it did. Ah! People are running away, but you can actually see there are a few people also running towards this calamity. You see individuals peeling off their weather cloaks. I'm going to say, actually, make an insight check, the both of you. I want to see if you can understand what is happening.
It's a 10.
7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 24.
Nice.
Okay. With a 24, Caesarea, you're actually like somewhat taken aback by all this. You've spent your high-mindedness a bit earlier with your own calamity, but Ellenrin, you're still fresh as you see people rushing out towards the wreckage. These people, it doesn't appear to be any sort of like coordinated attack. These people appear to be moving in to help, and actually with such a high insight roll, you can see one such insect, a small fairy, sort of fly over, make its way towards an elven man who is looking down from one of the higher platforms concerned. You see he's got long pointed ears, sort of slicked back into like a little curl, black hair, green eyes, and somewhat bronzed skin, if not just a bit aged. He's got like some white around his eyelids from squinting so long. And here he is squinting once again, trying to get eyes on it. The fairy flies up to his ear. Send them to help. As the fairy sort of salutes and then flies back down, trying to make a beeline for anyone that they think can help in whatever situation this is. As they fly across, you hear their voice as they hold up a flute to their mouth. Attention, visitors and citizens of Seer! We have a catastrophe down below. Anyone able-bodied, please help us rescue survivors. We need all the help we can. And that is where we are going to end our first session.
Wait, I wasn't ready for it to end.
Yeah.
That was so much fun.
Thank you, everyone, for hanging out with us for a pretty crazy first episode one. Tons of new features that we're going to be rolling out for the next episode, as well as some new stories that we're telling. I absolutely love all of these characters. I love how invested everyone in chat has been. I can't wait to see you next week. Join us on Wednesday at 7 p.m. Central Time. Make sure to like the video and subscribe to the channel. And until then, go out there and make some chaos. Chaos! Bye. Chaos! Chaos crisis! Crisis chaos!